Hello everyone, this is Akiyo from the Essential Guide to Digital Jewelry Design. Today I'm going to show you how to add a backplate to the hinged bracelet I made a while ago, and that video is description below. And also added a lock which fits to this bracelet. Please check out our book. This is available at Amazon in your country. You can also download models of the tutorials from this book. I'm going to start with a lock. Go to the front viewport. Draw a line from 0. Somewhere around here. Then I'm going to make a plane. From this line, I'm going to use a gumball, grab the green dot with a shift for the both side, and bullion split. In order to make this lock, I will isolate this piece. I love to use this isolate object command so that I can solely work on this piece. What I'm going to do is creating a housing for the lock, but it needs to be a solid piece. I'm going to go to duplicate edge and duplicate outside edge and create a line. And join to create a closed curve. And do the same thing in the bottom. Dupe edge. And join. And create a closed curve. And I will just sweep one rail. I need a rail, so duplicate the edge for the rail. Sweep one rail. This is a rail. And these are sweep shape. Here we go. Then I'm going to delete the original one. And I'm going to cap to make it solid. Looking at the bottom, and I will hollow out using a shell command. Shell. I'm going to click this bottom surface, and the thickness is 0.7 millimeter, and enter. Here we go. Okay, then Control Shift to select this edge, and I'm going to extrude this edge to the surface. And I will extrude this surface to create a solid, maybe 0.6 millimeter. In bullion union. Now I'm going to make a cutout for the button. So I'm going to go to right viewport and create a rectangle. Rectangle command, maybe center option. I will snap right here. And width is 3 millimeter, and height, it doesn't matter. Okay, then I'm going to extrude this side. Grab the extrusion dot and bullion difference. Then go back to the front viewport and making a tongue for the lock. Okay, duplicate the edge, this edge here and over here. Then enter. These curves are most likely not on the same plane. I'm going to project it. Project to the C plane. Delete input yes. And then I need to join the curves. Then I'm going to extend this curve. Something around here. Okay. Then I'm going to offset this curve 0.1 millimeter inside and create an arc. Arc tangent to curves. This curve 2, 3. Okay. Then trim. This is the cutting object. And join those curves. Great. And then offset this curve. We can cap it. Cap, flat cap. Uh, 0.5 millimeter. Here we go. And then I would take this curve and I will extrude it. Grab this extrusion dot and a shift. Okay, looks great. Okay, here is the tongue. I have to create a button. And I still have a curve. And I will scale this one because this is the opening. So this has to be a little bit smaller in order to fit it. Okay. Here is a curve. And I'm going to extrude it. And adjust the height. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to fill out edges. 0.6 millimeter. This both sides. I will bring back the bottom part. Okay. I need to add more material to this bracelet to connect to the tongue. Let me hide this box lock layer. Okay, I'm going to duplicate the edge here and split it. Point option. And I will delete the rest of the curve. And let's see if I can do sweep one rail. Surface tool, sweep one. Select the rail and select the sweep shape. Enter. Great. Okay, then I'm going to cap and then boolean union. Here we go. Okay. Then I'm bringing back the lockbox. Let's see. I'm going to boolean union the bottom part and tongue. Then bringing back the top part of the bracelet and the bullion union with the lockbox. This is how it looks like in a front viewport, and it looks good. And I'm going to rotate this top piece so that you see how this hinge and lock works. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to bullion union this piece. Okay. So now we're going to create a backplate. So I'm going to make a surface. Go to the Surface Tool tab and Edge Surface command. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then I'm going to unroll and draw a pattern for the backplate. I'm on a top viewport. Duplicate the border. Here we go. Then offset this curve 0.8 millimeter inside. Okay, then start creating a pattern. I will use a star command, polygon star command. Center of star is right here in the midpoint, and number side 4 is fine. And corner of the star, I type 1.5, and a second star radius is 0.8. Then enter. Okay, then offset curve. Offset this one 0.9 millimeter. Here we go. And I'm going to array this pattern on a surface. Linear array command. Select the star, enter. Number is probably 20, enter. First reference point. Okay, it's kind of hard to see it, so I change it to the wireframe. Select the object. Number is probably 20, enter. First reference point, I snap the left side of the quad point, and second reference point, I snap at this end point of the star. Here we go. Yep, 20 is too much. I will delete the last one. Right-click Curve Boolean for Curve Boolean delete input, and make sure delete input is all and combine region is no. And select all the curves except outside rectangle. Then start clicking the negative space. And those parts turned to yellow will be deleted at the end. And enter. Here we go. Okay. And then turn on the base surface, and then flow along surface to flow these pattern curves to the surface of the bracelet. Transform, flow along surface command. Select object to flow along surface. I select those curves, enter. I will select this edge near corner. And target surface, select edge near corner. I'm clicking target surface edge at the matching corner. Here we go. I'm going to turn off this bracelet and split command. Select the object to split, and cutting object is this curve. Then enter. Yep, it's split it, so I'm going to lock it. And delete all the negative space surfaces. Okay. And then go to the Surface Tool tab, Offset Surface, Offset Down, Solid Yes, 0.8 millimeter. Okay, great. Okay, so this is going to be the back plate. So in order to solder it, I have to create a notch. I will turn off the bottom bracelet and top bracelet. I'm in a front viewport. I will create a little box. Solid tool, box command. Maybe I would start from here, maybe 0.8 millimeter cube. And I'm going to align, vertical center, then bring it down. Okay, right here. I'm going to bring it over here. I go to the front viewport. Okay, I'm going to rotate this piece. Copy yes. One for here, one for here. Okay. Then I'm going to move it and aligned. Easier to do it in a wireframe. So this one is going to go to the center. And I will mirror to the other side of the y-axis. And these, so this one also the other side of the y-axis, and then we're going to mirror to the other side of the x-axis. Okay, these cubes will put in union with the plate, and we would need to have indents on the bracelet to hold this back plate. So what we're going to do is I'm going to create duplicate, maybe 10% bigger. So I will hold down Shift and Alt key and 1.1, and I'm going to change the layer. Okay. So these two, hold down Shift and Alt, and move the layer. I have to make sure that I'm choosing that larger one. Okay. Alright, so now I turn off the notch layer and go ahead and put it on union. Okay, worked. And now I bring back the bracelet. Let me turn off the back plate and turn on the notch. Bullion difference should work since this notch is extended from the edge of the bracelet. Here we go. Here is a little notch so that the back plate will fit there. This way, when you assemble, you will solder it, and then this will be attached to the bracelet. I hope you enjoyed today's lock and backplate modeling tutorial. If there is something you would like us to create, please feel free to share your suggestions in the comments below. I will see you in the next video. Bye.